Good day everyone. Welcome to the first unit of the C programming course. I'm Asmita, assistant professor at CSE. In today's session, we'll lay the foundation for understanding how a computer system works. Before diving into C programming, it's essential to know the building blocks of the system we're going to program. This unit covers the components and functions of a computer system, including hardware and software concepts, input-output devices, and memory, both primary and secondary. Let's begin our journey by exploring the internal architecture of a computer. A computer system is made up of several functional units that work together to process information. The key components include input unit, where we enter data into the computer, CPU, which processes the data, memory unit, which stores data and instructions temporarily, output unit, which displays the result of processed data, storage, for permanent data retention. Understanding these components is fundamental to understanding how a computer interprets and executes C programs. The input unit consists of devices that allow us to feed data into the computer. Common examples include the keyboard, mouse, scanner, and microphone. These devices act as a bridge between the user and the machine. The data we input is usually in human-readable format, and the input unit converts it into binary so that the computer can understand and process it. Without an input unit, we'd have no way of communicating with the machine. First, the motherboard. It's the main circuit board that connects and holds together critical parts like the CPU, memory, and connectors for input and output devices. Hard disk where data is stored long-term. It's often called a disk drive or hard drive. RAM, or random access memory. This is a temporary storage area that holds the operating system, applications, and data currently in use. It allows for fast reading and writing, making the computer run efficiently. SMPS, or switch mode power supply, is an electronic circuit that converts power using high-frequency switching devices. It ensures the computer receives a stable supply. The processor is the brain of the computer. It carries out instructions through steps like fetching, decoding, executing, and writing back the data. A monitor displays visual output from the computer. The keyboard is an input device used to type text and enter commands. The mouse, which is a hand-operated input device used to point. First, we have system software. This type of software is responsible for running the computer's hardware and basic functions. The most common example is the operating system, or OS, which manages all the other programs on the computer and acts as a bridge between hardware and software. Then there's application software. This refers to programs that help users perform specific tasks. These could include word processors, web browsers, or media players. Application software is designed to carry out particular functions for the user, making the computer useful for day-to-day work. That brings us to the end of today's session on Unit 1. Thank you for your attention and participation. If you have any questions or need clarification on any topic discussed today, feel free to ask or reach out after class. Once again, thank you, and happy learning.